Hey everyone, welcome to part 61. This is the long awaited continuation and update for my League of Legends collage drawing. We finished this initially about a year ago, and I'll make sure the chat is going well. Hello everyone. Yeah, so initially we finished this about a year ago, but you know, new champions, new reworks as you can tell. I got the new camera working so you guys can see me. Drawing on my Cintiq, so you'll see it's hand drawn. I am dressed very casually today, just sitting cross-legged, because I don't care. I got to be comfortable when I work. So I'll just say hi to the chat before anything else gets going, before we start. Chespin, the bear, kitty. Let's see. Right, infinite. Alright, guys. So I'm not going to be playing any music for you. So if you have any music that you want to have, go ahead and put that on. So there are some things. I have a list of things that I want to put first, but I want to do. But first, pull some of this stuff up. Ugh, I have so many windows open. So I have all these windows open, right? And I can't. I only have two monitors. My graphics card can only support two monitors, and one of my monitors is my Cintiq, so I can't really have like a massive display. So the first thing that we're gonna fix is the line work, right? First thing we're gonna be fixing is Graves Cigar. I did not put Graves Cigar in there. And that was a mistake. I've been hearing shit about that for like a year. Where's his cigar? Where's his cigar? This is actually not looking as clean as I remember it. It's looking kind of gritty. What happened? Was I using a bigger brush? Hold on. Why is it looking weird? Like it's looking very grainy. Can I achieve a sharper? Hold on. Is I working in 1 pixel of this? I can't remember what pixel size I was using back in the day. Hey Bear, that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, even sub to me. I made this thing a long time ago, well, a year ago, not that long. Oh, it's really looking pixelated. I wonder what happened. Maybe that's just, maybe I was zoomed out about right here when I was doing it. This is weird. Interesting. Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on some music for myself. What the hell is going on? Why is it so grainy? Oh well. Guess it's just what it looks like because this is the master file to it. Anyway, I'm about to throw on my headphones. I'll be paying attention to the chat here and there, but all right. No, it's cool. Just you can stay for as long as you can. You know, not obligated to stay. I appreciate it though. Let's see. So now I'm gonna have to touch up the flats. I have to be very careful and make sure that I'm on the right layer. Like, if I screw that up, this whole thing goes to hell. So that's on subtract. Hey, techie. Okay, so I think that's all I needed to do with graves. We do need to, so you give it a little bit of glow. Okay, so that's all I wanted to fix with him. What message on Insta? I don't recall. Oh, well, thank you. That's really cool. Well, that's not weird. That's really cool. I don't know why I don't remember that. So, no, I appreciate that. That's really cool. That's not weird at all. So what we do have to do here is not only am I going to add everything and rework a lot of stuff, but I'm going to fix some colors that I wasn't really happy with at the end of it last time. It came out very purplish, a little oversaturated. So what we're going to do is tone that down a little bit. By the way, how is the audio to this? Am I sounding too loud? Is it too grainy for you guys? Actually, screw that. I'll check it myself. Ooh, the audio actually sounds really good. Hey, Joey. Okay, so Grave Cigar is done. That's one thing I wanted to do. The next thing we're gonna do. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get a little tricky. Okay, so since... Man. Okay, I think we should do Warwick and Gallo's rework first. Okay. So Gallo is a giant now. Based on the Gallo splash art, I have to assume he's very close to Malphite's size. Well, not quite Malphite size, but similar to it. Um, so okay, so basically we're gonna be taking Gallo out of this equation right here. Just gonna go ahead and erase this guy. Hooray. I love erasing hours and hours of work. See, at least with Pokemon, all they do is just add more Pokemon. Friggin' League, they're like, nah, we're just gonna get rid of everything. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad it got to you safely. It should have got there pretty quick, because where I sent it to for you is actually really close to me. So we're gonna have this empty spot here, and I guess we're just gonna have to fill it in with I think we'll put the two new champions. I think we can fit all the new champions in Galio's old spot. Part of me thinks that I forgot what brush I used when I drew this. Like, there has to be a reason why it looks a little chalky. Oh, shoot. How is Persona 5? Okay. And it won't erase Gallo's old coloring because I'm going to use it as kind of a guide, a space guide for when I draw the new champions in its place there. It's good that they turned Gallo big actually because it'll give me a chance to fill in a lot of the empty space up top. Like Aurelian Soul eats up a lot of space, but there's still a lot of negative space up there that we'll fill up. I haven't drawn on my Cintiq in a long time. I've been working with pens and shit. Oh. Those Morgana's wings? No. Okay. So we are going to put the new champions here, but see Rek'Sai's right there. So based on his rework, his official splash art for his base, I'm going to assume that he is... Gallo has to be at least... Gallo has to be at least that size. Oh shit, this could be a problem. I might have to move Rek'Sai out of the way. Hey, Tanuki? Yeah, I know, right? He's gotta be at least this size. It'd be too heavy if I put him over here. A giant Gallo. I might have to just move Rek'Sai over. Well, hold on, let me see. Let me sketch this out real quick. See what we can get. Zed. Zed's in the center left. He's the only green thing there. Oh, you got it at level up. Last year was the first time I sold this. So, hey, if Riot would stop updating it, you wouldn't have to worry about. I'm gonna need his. There we go. I usually like to base it on the in-game sprite more than the well, in terms of design, I like to base it on the in-game sprite more than the splash art. Because the splash art could be a little funky. I might have to. I'm gonna move Rek'Sai. So if I put Gallo over here more to fill in the empty space on the corner, I could move Rek'Sai over here. So I can just move his line art and his coloring over, which won't be that bad. What about Meganar? Yeah, in regards to characters that like change forms, I decided kind of against it because I wanted to kind of go base model on everything because once you start doing that, then you start going into like weird territory, you know? So yeah, the reason I didn't put Meganar is because I have regular, and again, I just kind of want to keep it to base models of everything, because then I'll have to start digging into like the weird shit. This isn't like the Pokemon one, where I'm just putting everything. Hold on. Hey DMC. So to let you guys know, I'm not rushing this project. You know, I don't care how late I have to stay up tonight to kind of do this. It's just we're gonna take our time. If you guys do have any suggestions, go ahead and throw them at me. Like I explained, we're not gonna put Mega or anything that shape shifts, you know, or has different form or shape shifts. We're not gonna put that in. Um, how long was your whole convention road trip? Where along the way do you think you stopped playing Pokemon? I'm still playing Pokemon Go. I don't know what you're talking about. So with my road trip last year, I went all the way to Wichita. So I went from Los Angeles to Wichita to Austin to Amarillo, and then I've been everywhere with it. I've been to Vegas. I've been everywhere in California. Oh, and then New York has a rework, doesn't he? This is gonna be like I thought this update wasn't gonna be that bad, but there are a lot of things that we're gonna have to take care of while we're here. So we're gonna copy that. I'm gonna make a copy of this. We're gonna call this Rek'Sai. Okay, so we're gonna shut Rek'Sai off there. We're gonna delete him off this layer. Alright, Chessman. rework Yorick. Damn it. Okay, so we'll move Rek'Sai. Dang it. If Riot would stop releasing champions every 2 months, maybe we can... let me look at Yorick's rework. So, have there been any other reworks? Just curious, have there been any other reworks since we finished this last? I know Warwick and Yorick have theirs, and so because I'm not quite as familiar with League of Legends as I am with Pokemon, like I know Pokemon like the back of my hands, I don't with League. I am gonna need some assistance at the end of it if you guys are down to maybe let me know if I missed anything or if anything needs a rework that I missed. So, in regards to the coloring of this, it was so oversaturated before, and it looked cool. It was very eye-popping, but it didn't feel like League of Legends. You know, it felt more like Overwatch, because, you know, Overwatch is very... It's a softer game, so, like, the color palettes in it are more saturated. With League, I feel like it should be a little more... Well, more blue, definitely, but... I want to push out the line work, because I really like my lines in this, so when we recolor it, or we're not going to recolor it. When we fix the coloring, color graded, I guess you want to call it, we are going to be aiming towards more of that kind of look. Oh yeah, I have the two new champs already up. I have their pictures up, ready to go. I need to have this, I mean, we're going to have this done pretty quick. Like, I'm assuming the end of tomorrow, if we just keep on working on it. End of tomorrow, we should have it done. We have Rek'Sai. So what we're going to do is we're going to move Rek'Sai over. Nope, you. And then I'll have to move. Oh, I like how I did like the tendons on his arm. Shrink him a little bit. So you guys know that when we're done updating this, we're going to be doing an Overwatch one. Straight up, we're just going to grind through it. That one is not going to be that difficult, especially since we did that last Pokemon one. After that, it's going to be nothing. This is going to be nothing. Okay, we'll leave this Rek'Sai here. We'll lock it. Gallo. So before we can get to the new Gallo layer, we are going to need to rework Yorick, which is going to be weird. We can try and keep most of him, but... What was that? Oh, the thing in the back? Vel'Koz? You're talking about this one right here, right? Or are you talking about Aurelion Sol? They do kind of have the same color palette. There's the alright, so we have the Yorick rework. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to I'm gonna go to LOL King right now so I can. Hold on, I'm looking. You know, a lot of people ask for Dota. The thing is, I'm like, you think I'm unfamiliar with League? I know nothing about Dota. I know absolutely nothing. Now, I could always go watch a Let's Play of it and do that, um, which I'm not against. I used to be, but I'm like, I got student loans and shit to pay off, so, like. I really got into Overwatch though. Um, I didn't really play it because I mean, who has time for that? You know, like I don't anyway. But man, I've been watching a lot of Let's Plays and people getting mad and shooting each other and getting mad. There's a lot of getting mad in the Overwatch community apparently. So I've been watching that online and it's been great. The game looks amazing. So I'm doing no, every Mega Man character. That's actually something I've been considering because I love Mega Man. Like that's something that I would actually be really really into, um, if I were to do that. So don't count that out. I do know that if I really want to make money And this is just legit. Like, this is, well, I don't know why I'm talking at the camera. I need to be talking on my mic. This is like legit stuff. Like, things are getting real tight over here in regards to the student loan situation. So, got to get it on. Um, it's not like that bad. I'm just kind of losing my patience with my loans. Like, and this is real talk. Like, any of you who are in school right now or have been in school, you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. So Ryan Wolf is asking, do you have any issues with copyright, like Riot owning the League of Legends champions? You make your work then selling it. Does that cause any kind of problems? So in regards to like using somebody else's IP, fan art, it's always going to be illegal. It doesn't matter who does it, unless you're licensing through them, which in turn, like if you license a character, they give you the ability to do whatever you want with it. Uh, but you do give them, you're paying them to use that, and then you have to hope that you make more using that character you license out, assuming they even license it to you. So if you're just doing it like what I'm doing, it's totally illegal. But the thing is, everyone at conventions does it, and I know that's not really an excuse, but the fact that everyone does do it, they don't really hammer down on it. So certain companies are worse than others. So a company like Riot is really, really cool with it. Like, they don't give a shit. You can do whatever you want with it. They actually support you. People from Riot have bought this poster before because they like it. You know, they like people doing fan art of it. You take someone like Nintendo, they will shut your ass down. You take someone like Disney, they will shut your ass down. If they felt like it, and most of the time they're more likely to. Like Pokemon, they've taken my Pokemon poster down before from my online shop. Are the crystal gems? Alright, so right now the schedule is update this and then do Overwatch for Fanime. No, excuse me. I have Silicon Valley Comic Con in San Jose coming up next weekend. So I need to have this and the Overwatch drawing done by then. Overwatch, I assume, will take, what, 4 or 5 days? I mean, it's only a few characters, and, like, my line skills are just so legit these days. Not to boast, but it's just gotten so good, and I've gotten so much faster these days, so I should be able to punch out an Overwatch drawing pretty quick. 4 or 5 days. Alright, see you, Dante. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, like, I've been paying, like, I'll be straight up with you guys, like, a lot of people don't like to talk. I don't know why people don't like to talk about this kind of stuff. Like, it's so important. Like, if you're older and you're going through that whole student loan situation, it's important to talk to, like, younger people about it, and nobody fucking wants to. Oh, it's improper to talk about money. I'm like, why? Everyone deals with money. Like, you need to fucking talk about it. Um, yeah, like I've been paying them off for a long time now, and I'm tired of them. Like, I'm so tired of them. It's like a thorn in my life, and I lose sleep over it. I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Like, I'm not fucking lying. Um, I'll wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it. I'm like, I fucking hate all this shit right now. So, there's a good chance that I'm going to switch over to doing a lot more of these kinds of things, just for the sake of fan art, or for things like this in fan art, because I know they'll make sales. So I'm just telling you guys ahead of time now that if you see a lot of this kind of stuff popping up, that's going to be why. I haven't definitively chose to do it yet, because I'm doing so well with my original art, but it's tempting. it's not worth it to keep any part of the old Yorick. He's gone. Sorry. There's nothing left of him. Wukong. We gotta update everyone, we gotta fix the color grading, we gotta fix the shading. There's some line work that needs to be fixed. There's a lot of anatomy things that are bothering me, that have always bothered me. So, we have a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you know, I'm not gonna, like, I don't want to complain about him. This isn't me complaining, this is me venting. I'm not gonna complain about him because I chose to do it, you know. But the thing is, after a while, you just kind of get tired of them. Like, you get worn out by them, and you're just like, whatever. I'm done with this. What do I gotta do to get rid of them? Oh, I just gotta draw a bunch of Mega Man characters? I'll do that. So what I have playing on my playlist right now is a bunch of anime music. Tanuki, how many subs did I have when you subscribed? I think I had, my biggest surge in subscribers came, say last year, late last year. Right? Dang. Would it be harder if you kept each champion its own layer so you can just delete that layer? I mean, that's one way to do it. I just want to do it this way. I like to have all my line work on one layer. That way if I need to manipulate it, I can manipulate everything at one time. Some people would argue that it would be better to keep them on their own layers. That way you can... you can like mess with them individually, but I like all my line work on one layer. Okay. I just need to pull up a better picture of them. I don't think there's ever such thing as too many layers. I think it's just whatever you're comfortable with. Like I demonstrated once when I do my digital paintings, I will only work in one layer. Um, I feel like that limitation forces you to get more creative and more precise with your work. That's why kind of why I like traditional art these days is because you're when you have unlimited options, you have like too much power and you get you know um, so that, like you have too much power and then it kind of pulls away from your creativity. Um, but that's just me. Did I get? Yeah, I finished all my commissions. I was gonna have a live stream. I believe it was yesterday, but I decided against it, so I can just work on my projects. Because it slows me down when I live stream. I'll be at level up this year. I'll be at level up. Um, Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. This guy looks like the Emperor from Star Wars. So you level up, Amazing Las Vegas. No, not Amazing Las Vegas. Excuse me. Wait, is it Amazing Las Vegas? I can't remember. I have two. I have two Vegas shows this year that are three. I have Level Up. I think it's Amazing Las Vegas. I can't remember. Um, and then I have Sabakan later on this year. Yeah, if you were that first person who took it, then I definitely still have that picture. Do you have a Draw My Life plan? Not really. Like, I feel like doing a Draw Your Life is only relevant, like, if you have accomplished something. Because I'm still very much a work in progress. Like, I haven't hit where I want to hit yet. So it's like, why am I gonna use up? Because that Draw My Life, that you can only do that once. Like that's something that you can only drop on your fan base one time, right? Because if you try and do it again, they're gonna be, oh, I already heard this, you know. If I do it, I want it to be like, I want it to be something. Because when you do a Draw My Life and you're like, okay, I did this, 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 and you're building up to something, and then if the end of your Draw My Life, it's like, yeah, okay, and then it just ends because I haven't done anything yet. That's kind of boring, you know. That's why I don't want to do one yet. You're like, yeah, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that, and I worked really hard to do this. I'm still working hard at it. The end. Fucking hope so. Oh wow, he looks badass. I'm looking at Gallo's rework. I haven't actually looked at his picture up close. That's bad, dude. It depends on what your definition of far is, you know? Like we all want different things. We all want different things, you know? So it's kind of like if you're far for where you want to be, then you're far. I know where I want to be and I'm nowhere near. That's why I'm like, well, not quite there yet. You guys have some misconception. You guys think I'm making money doing this. Like all right, so I have an interesting tidbit here. So I'm part of this Pokemon. Here, I would turn off my music for this so I can talk to you guys about it. And come on, pause. All right. So I'm part of this. I'm part of this Pokemon group online, and they had this competition, whatever, for best artist or of the year or best Pokemon artist of the year or some shit. And I nominated myself, and people got mad at me. They're like, "Well, it's not fair that you nominate yourself because you're." Oh, come on, what happened? Because you're a professional artist, and I'm like, yeah, I do this for a living. That doesn't mean I'm like, does that automatically disqualify me? You know, I'm like, does you just because you have some preconceived idea of what I am in regards to my work, and I get that because it's very flattering. You should take that as flattery. But I'm like, you have this preconceived notion that I'm like some kind of super famous, super rich, ultra popular artist, and because of that, you're gonna look at me differently. And because of your perception of me, I don't qualify for these things now. Like I can't enter art competitions now. I can't do this or that. You know, and it's just kind of like I'm not at that point where I'm super popular or I'm making a lot of money, but I'm past this point where people are like, well, you don't qualify anymore. We don't want you here because you're a professional. And I'm just like, So it's like, yeah, kind of like the worst of both worlds now. I'm like stuck in this weird middle ground where I'm not like, where the pros don't want to work with me because I'm not quite as good as them yet, and then the like, I don't want to like the more amateurish just don't want to work with me because they think I'm too good, and I'm like, dude, the fuck. No, they don't mean it maliciously. Again, I take it as flattery. The way they see me is more like they see me as some kind of ultra rich, super, you know, proficient, professional kind of guy. You know, so that's flattery. You should take that as flattery. They're not malicious about it. They don't mean anything bad by it. Um, but I just it was just interesting, and I was like, wow, that's what you think of me, and that's what you're gonna do. You guys fuck off. You know, it's not fair. I don't want to play. Yeah. Um. No, 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 no. Again, they weren't attacking me. That's not the way it was supposed to come off. That's the way it felt. But just because I felt that way, that's not how it actually was. It was just more like, um, okay, let's say I held an art contest, and a bunch of you guys entered, and then somebody like Draw with Jazza entered, right? Even though technically it's totally fair ground because you guys are all artists and it's an artist competition, a lot of people would have a problem with him joining because they perceive him as this like next level type of person. So they'd be like, "That's not cool that you're gonna try and take over this competition." Does that make sense? Like just the way that they would see it, and it's not a. It's again, they're not trying to be bad, you know. It's just the way they see it. Anyway, it was just an interesting thing that happened that I don't think I've talked about on the streams before. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But not like superhero level, but I mean the same way people create ideas of YouTubers, you know. or anyone really. You know, you have your figures for whatever reason, from whatever form of life, and then you just have an image of them. Like, I would have never thought JonTron was like borderline anti-Semite. No, he's not anti-Semite, but you know, I don't want to get into that. Forget I said that. I don't want to open that can of worms. But yeah. Anyway, that I just want to talk about that because that was interesting. No, but that's the thing. You may perceive it as somebody like Jazza being the eighth grader, but the thing is, um, I don't know how to explain it. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, basically what I'm saying is just because somebody perceives you as like next level, they should still, I don't know, like they should still treat you they still treat you like a human, like you're still human. Maybe that's the problem. Like, I guess that's just a common thing. Um, anyway, that's not what his wings look like. So they announced the date for when they're gonna drop the Steven Universe soundtrack, and I'm like, what about the next episode? How about that? Hey, Dark Silver Werewolf. How are we gonna do his wings? He has a crazy wingspan. Oh yeah. So I don't know. Uh, yeah, I know. Like, it's all right. Anyway, so I don't know if you guys have been watching my Artist Alley vlogs. I really enjoy doing those. It's like it's just so enjoyable to be able to like record traveling while working as an artist and then talking about some stuff. Um, anyway, I bought a new camera for that. I got the A5100, Sony A5100. It's a fun little camera. It's really cool. So, yeah. I just have the kit lens with it right now, but later down the road I'll fix it up. But considering I have about 30 shows the rest of the year, it was worth it for me to invest in something that's going to record like great quality stuff for you guys. So I would like, hold on, let me pause my music. I would like some feedback. What do you guys or do you guys not like about the artist, my Artist Alley vlogs? If you watch them, if you don't watch them, I get it. They're kind of, they're very niche. So if you guys, if you do, um, what's up, Yugi Mation? It's not bad. I think there are 4 champions and 4 champions and 3 reworks. So in total, just 7. But there are some things that I have to change, like some of the line work or some of the line weight needs to be fixed. Some anatomy needs to be fixed, or some expressions I want to change. There's some hands that look weird, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm just gonna go in and touch up everything. But right now, the thing that's slowing us down right now is organization. I have to reorganize everything because it's fucking weird. There's a good chance I'm going to pull Aurelion Sol's face further to the left and then put Rek'Sai maybe like right here. That'll give Aurelion Sol more mass. I can always put Rek'Sai up here. No. Fucking Rek'Sai. He's been the problem of this piece this whole time. I have nowhere to put him. I can stick him right here. Erase his leg and just stick him right here. Yeah, I know. But I think the thing that's going to take the longest is because we kind of have to organize everything. Okay, so I sound bored when I narrate over my con videos. So Kitty, are you talking about my Artist Alley reviews or my Artist Alley vlogs? I'm talking about when I just do like fun vlogs on this channel, not my Artist Alley reviews. Those I sound bored because I'm bored when I record those. Yeah, Yugi Mation, it's nothing. 7's like nothing. We'll have this done by tomorrow night. Easy, easy, easy. Um, you don't see much of the convention. Okay, that I'm trying to remedy right now. I can't get a lot of footage of the convention itself because I'm stuck at the table. So when I'm by myself, I don't really get a lot. And I understand that's actually something I've been wanting to up. Oh, okay. So Kitty, my reviews. Yeah, absolutely. I sound bored because I'm very bored when I record those. So that's your answer. No. Okay. So my Artist Alley reviews sound boring because I'm reading off of a script. In my more recent ones, I'm actually not reading off a script. I have broken down notes and then I just talk freely. So that's gonna slowly change. So good catch on that, but I am changing it because I noticed it already. So DMC, the only thing you notice, you don't see a lot of the convention, and I get it. I can't walk around, but I'm trying to change that. I'm actually trying to hire someone to follow me around at the conventions to kind of record me. And maybe I'm going to send somebody out with my camera to go get footage. So, and I want to get more cosplayers in it. I want to get a better feel of the convention for you guys in general. The thing is, and I understand it, the thing is, I do a lot of these by myself, so I literally cannot leave my table. And, like, that's seriously the only reason I can't. Okay, so looking at new champions. Come on. Warwick has a rework too, I forgot. Um, shoot. Let's see. Hopefully his isn't too massive. I never even looked at what his rework was like. That's it? Table setup and breakdown time lapse. Okay, yeah, I want to do that for every convention from now on because my setup can be different depending on which convention I go to. So if you notice in the later ones, these more recent ones, I've been recording my setup. Um, yeah. So, yeah, you know what, Techie? Nobody's doing it. Like nobody. There's so many people in the artist alley, but nobody's really vlogging it, and I don't understand. Like, first of all, I don't understand why mine aren't getting more views. I need to share that more on the Artist Alley network. That'll help a lot. But yeah, I'm working on. I had the choice between getting a new camera or a new microphone. Um, and I don't want a camera that has a mic built into it because I like recording them separately because that's like how you're supposed to do it. So I went with the camera first. So I'm upping the audio, the video quality first because that's more encompassing to a video. Then I'm going to get an external audio recorder so that when I have interactions with clients and customers, it'll be like I'll have my lapel mic and I'll be able to record that and I could put it all together. But one thing at a time, funds and stuff. So, um, okay, where is Warwick? This is it, right? That's his old one? What's his old one look like? So I don't think there's that much change to him. Yeah, so we're kind of just changing his armor around, which is good. Yeah, we're just changing his armor around. All right. Oh, thanks, Kitty. Plus them loans. Yeah, exactly. Nice, nice. Vlog them. Like, we need more people doing it. Okay, so we're just gonna be changing up his armor. So I think, um, well, actually, his whole body's kind of different. Like he's more ferocious, more muscular. His face is crazy. We're gonna be on for a while. We're gonna be on for a very long time at the speed that we're going. All right. So anyway, been talking a lot. We're actually gonna try and get some work done. So we gotta rework him. Much more like a werewolf. I think his nose a little bit more aggressive. His fangs come up. No, we'll go for maybe 8 hours, and then we'll call it quits after that because I don't want to lose the footage. And sometimes YouTube, when I go over 8 hours, it like runs the risk of losing it. Like it gets stuck in this process limbo where you'll never get the video back. That's what happened to my 24-hour live stream. Hey, Phils. It's hard to get a good picture of them. Is the main source of your current income coming from the LOL Pokemon mainstream pieces? It's a combination of everything, really. If any piece of what I'm doing right now starts to get weak, then then it all kind of falls apart. So it's not any one thing. Um, yeah, I don't know if that's like the kind of answer you want to hear, but I mean that's the truth. It's all in there. Yeah. So this update is definitely going to be at least 2 parts. I'm going to I might stream the second part on Twitch just to see what happens. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've invested a lot of time in YouTube, right? Right? And it's not paying off. Like, not in the way that I want it to. I've been very loyal to YouTube. Yeah, I used to have a different Twitch channel. It got shut down because I was playing music. That was like back in the day before I knew what I was doing. That's his rework. Okay, so we'll put the twins, or not the twins, we'll put the two new champions. Rakan and Zaya. They'll fit right here. I'm gonna have to guess on their height, but they look like humans, so they're just gonna be like regular human height. Well, the thing is, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this by now, I have a lot of subscribers, but I don't get a lot of views. My subscriber to views is really, really low. So while I am enjoying YouTube very much, and I will always make YouTube videos, when it comes to live streaming, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to move over to Twitch. Like for the Overwatch, I think I'm gonna live stream that on Twitch, and then I'll put the speed paint up on YouTube. Like I'll download the video off of Twitch, upload the speed paint onto YouTube. When I do Artist Alley vlogs, that's YouTube. Pretty much anything that, like, Twitch is probably gonna be like my live streamer, but then everything else will still be YouTube. It's just, I just don't get views on this fucking YouTube channel, man. It's just what it is. So I mean, I'm gonna make them because I love it, but in terms of trying to get some kind of return on my investment, it's not paying off just for me to stick to YouTube, which I don't get. Like I don't get why I'm getting so few views on my videos. Like yeah, I don't know. Like if I knew what it was, if I had any clue, maybe it's just like the content isn't that good or whatever the fuck it is. All I know is that what I'm doing now isn't working. So if you don't change it, if something's not working and you don't change it, then that's kind of your fault. YouTube is not ever going to be a dead zone. Um, no, that's the thing. Yugi Mation, like my channel always had low view count, other than like the ridiculous videos that I make. Um, but YouTube will never be a dead zone in general. Yeah, I just think it has too much. It's like the number one place for people to watch just like random shit. In terms of live streaming, I should have had I done the Pokemon and the League of Legends live streams on Twitch instead of YouTube. I feel like just in general my life would be very different right now. Um, you know, that's like Walter White status. Like I feel like it'd be very different right now because of my loyalty to my YouTube channel. I believe it did. I did blow quite the opportunity. I blew quite the opportunity to do a giant project on Twitch that probably would have paid off a lot harder than it did on YouTube. So I'm just looking at that. Yeah, and you know, if I stream it there, but then I can always put the speed paint up on YouTube. Hey, Sonny. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. So the Overwatch is definitely gonna be on Twitch. Like that's not even a fucking like question. The Pokemon should have been on Twitch. Had that been on Twitch, that would have been. I think that would have been game over. Like I would have already had like one of those subscription channels. I guarantee. So that's my fault. You know, that's poor investment decisions on my choice or on my behalf. Um, well, that's the thing. I'll just live stream on Twitch. I'll still upload on YouTube because I'm still gonna vlog. I'm still gonna make those videos that nobody watches because I do them anyway because I enjoy doing them, and I think vlogging Artist Alley is important. I don't know why. I just feel like somewhere down the road, however many years it is, I feel like vlogging these things, documenting what I do is gonna be important. I don't know why, but I just feel like it is. So I'm gonna do it regardless. Plus, it's fucking fun. I'll show you guys where I travel. That's fun. But yeah, that's what's been going on in my head. That is actually something that I'm gonna do. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who does watch the vlogs because I love making them. The Artist Alley vlogs are like my favorite thing to do now. Hmm. Well, I don't know what your medical condition is, so I can't form an opinion on that. Okay, where can we fit in Cled? Alright, see ya. Okay, so let's remove book clan. I just want to verify something with you guys. This is the new base Gallo, right? That's like regular Gallo now, right? Because that's what I was under the impression, but I want to make sure that's not just like a popular skin that everyone's using. Okay, just verifying. We'll take care of Rek'Sai first. All right. Yasuo looks Hispanic. It's the nose. All right, guys. So it's about midnight here. I'm going to actually call it here because let me think. Yeah, we'll end it here for right now, and then I'm gonna play around with some settings. And if we continue, or when we continue, there's a good chance I'm just gonna continue on Twitch. So we're gonna give that a shot. We're gonna have to. If we're gonna make the switch over, it's gonna have to be now. So we're gonna end this here. I'm gonna continue this on Twitch. If I'm able to download the real-time video off of Twitch, I'll go ahead and upload it back to YouTube. So if you don't join in on the live stream, you can at least still see it in real time. So, all right, guys. Appreciate everyone who came by. Yeah, just a lot of stuff that I gotta get figured out on this. So, thanks for dropping in, and we will definitely be continuing this. So, bye.